I'm Ravi.
And I'm Shay.
And this is Shay and Ravi's Adventures, and in this episode, we're headed to South Dakota. All right, Internet, do your best to beat me up. We are at the Crazy Horse Memorial. It's just outside of Custer, South Dakota, and it was really close to where we parked the RV today. And the part that I want you to beat me up on is how to say the artist's name. It is sculptor Korzak Zylowski. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this place started in 1948. That's when they first blew up some rocks, and it's been going on since. And
I think it's Zylowski.
Zylowski?
I don't know. But it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
If you look back at March of 2017, his hand wasn't there.
Yeah,
so that's how much they've made. I hear people on the internet all the time saying they're making no progress. You don't know how huge this thing is?
Yeah,
of course they're making progress.
It's pretty massive. So we're going to keep checking everything out, show you around here. So we just took the bus ride that they offer here, extra $5 a head, but they take you up and you get right at the base of the mountain.
Yeah, and you get a whole tour with a whole bunch of in-depth information. Our tour guide is awesome. He actually has a fun personality, so that's pretty cool for us. And we're learning so much about this monument that we never knew before today.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, if you're ever in South Dakota, definitely come to Crazy Horse.
And just like any of our other adventures, where do we go? We got to go to a brewing company and get some brewskis.
We just had the most amazing time at Crazy Horse. So let's go to a place called the Founding Fathers or the Pounding?
The Mount Rushmore Brewing Company, Lovey.
Oh, it says the Pounding Fathers. Oh, that's
the restaurant upstairs. Shay was getting confused on that one, guys.
You know what? Today's just one of those days where you do nothing. No makeup, no hair done.
Well,
I never do my hair.
You had a shower today.
I did shower today.
I showered after I went running.
Yes, he went running today.
And I worked.
And I worked on videos and script. I wrote a lot of scripts today. But it's just one of those days where we are camping for free. We have a neighbor. We're listening to the wildlife. You've heard elk. We've seen deer.
There's a neighbor's dog is whining because he's probably left outside all day out in the middle of the forest.
Yep. Cows.
Cows.
We are just loving nature.
Yeah.
And tonight, we won't be able to show it, but the view up here of the sky is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, clear. See the galaxy. Why did I say galaxy?
And the Milky Way.
The Milky Way.
You can see the Milky Way.
The galaxy way.
I might try to put the iPhone up on a stand and then just let it do its, take a picture without letting it move. I don't know.
We'll see if it works.
Maybe it'll work and then I can put it in the video. If not, just trust us. It's dark out here. There's no light pollution.
No, nothing. A couple trees, that's it.
So.
But, yeah, our Jackery is working really well.
Yes.
We have solar panels out.
Yeah.
And just hitting that sun, open sky. So all we can tell you is RV life.
2 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up, 4 thumbs up. Shay's exact words, get me out of this box. So I'm like, all right, where are we going?
For kind of 2 days now, so.
Yeah, we chilled there yesterday, like we said, and now we're in Custer. We figured, let's just walk around, because we went to the Mount Rushmore Brewery yesterday, or 2 days ago now.
Yep.
So we figured, let's walk around and see what Custer has to offer.
And I've already seen 2 painted buffalo. I don't know how many they have in town, but if you saw our video where we hunted all the Humpty Dumpty eggs in Color Springs, we're gonna go do that here. So let's go find some buffalo and some history. Yeehaw! Feel like a cowboy.
Well, there's Custer, South Dakota.
How many buffaloes have we found so far?
I think 8, right?
8.
And then there's...
I know I saw one more way down that I don't feel like walking to, so we're gonna drive down there and check it out. And I heard there's some on a private property. We're not gonna go on it, but we're gonna drive by and see if they're just out on display.
We found the last remaining buffaloes in that guy's front yard, or that gal's front yard, or that couple's front yard. I don't know who.
Whoever it was, someone's front yard.
How many other people go up there and actually see the rest of the buffaloes?
They should.
They should. They probably don't, though.
And the website said 8, and we found 2 more on the way to the mass gathering. So technically, I think we saw 16.
So now it's dinner time. We're going to have chicken wings for dinner tonight. And I make my own chicken wings. So I go to Whole Foods, find Manners, split wings, drums and wings. They're lean. They're not nasty, gross wings.
Yep. They're not tiny itty bitties.
Yeah, they're good size. So this is the only place I can find wings. Obviously, there's too much to cook in one meal, but we're gonna make like half of it tonight. We'll have some leftovers. Be good for lunch tomorrow. Just give them a little warm up. Say, half of them go in there. Whoop. I cook them in the air fryer. So I got to run the generator tonight because we got to cook them in the air fryer. But wings, some oil. That's olive oil in a can. We just happen to have it. Just use olive oil out of a bottle if you don't have it in a can. That way they crisp up nice. Then some garlic salt. How much? This is the right amount.
You're so weird.
You shake, dump some on there. Give it a shake. Dump some more. Give it a shake. And then I have found, especially for Shay, because she can't do spice, garlic, rosemary, and lemon rub by Lowry's.
Yeah, Lowry's.
That's a good mix to put on here because it gives it some flavor. How much?
Just the right amount.
Just the right amount. Give it a little shake.
Now, should he have been preheating this whole time?
Nah.
Probably.
I'm not worried about it. But yeah, so if you look at the wings, so that's about it. They're ready to go. So now we'll get the generator running and get the air fryer going. All right, air fryer's preheated. The next important part, need a beer. Oh, you're cutting me off. Oh, there I am. Dale's IPA.
I was showing the beer, schmuck.
Oh. Sorry.
He acts like I've never used a camera before.
But it's preheated. We're gonna cook them for 20 minutes. Just throw them on in.
Give him a shake.
And we'll come back in 10 minutes and give them a little shaky shake. Oh yeah, look at those. Come get a good look at them. They're already getting nice and toasted.
Yum, yum.
Oh!
Oh, man overboard.
But
That was a greenhorn.
Just give them a little shake, put them back in.
Make a mess, clean it up, Robert.
It's been 20 minutes.
Bye-bye generator.
Kill the generator, because nobody wants to eat chicken wings when the generator is running. But
Careful.
They're ready.
Oh.
How many do you want?
4?
4?
I think 4.
Do you want wings and
Flats?
wings and flats?
Yes.
All right.
I am not preferential to either. I like both. I'm from Buffalo. A lot of people have their druthers. If you prefer flats or drums, let us know in the comments. I'll be curious, but I am not partial to either.
But
I like them all as long as they are good.
right, and then yeah, I'll leave them in there to keep them warm. I got some red hot wing sauce.
Franks.
And then Shay obviously doesn't do any.
Oh my God, no, I'm not
No
going near
hot
that.
sauce.
I would die.
And then yeah,
Time to eat.
let's eat. I need some blue cheese.
Oh, we didn't bring any blue cheese. I personally don't put blue cheese on my wings, but ranch, sacrilege. Don't do it.
Right, if you're ever in Buffalo or in that area, you order wings, you just say you want ranch or blue cheese. You say the right way. And if they're from the area, that they know that means blue cheese.
So a couple days ago, Robbie and I came down here on a bison hunt. We walked all over and drove all over looking for ones. And of course the traffic light changes right as I'm talking. So give me a second for some big trucks to go by. But anyways, hopefully you can still hear me. Right behind me is a museum. And so I went home, did a little research on it. It is the original courthouse from 1881. And over across the street, over that way, is the new courthouse. So when they built the new one, they turned this into a museum. Let's go inside. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I think my favorite part is outside. Why is that? They've got some cool old cars over here. I love old cars, especially turn of the century. So let's check this out. What do we got? Some old stagecoaches. Huge fan. Big fan. Look at these. Can you imagine riding around in these and how uncomfortable that would have been? Here's a 1919 Ford Model T truck. That's a 3/4 ton. That's cool. And then check this out. A 1909 International Auto Wagon.